name Agnes. This is my 29th year, and I think we need to give Mary a big hand. So we're going to rearrange the run of show just a little bit. I'm going to call Reverend Jackson's assistant to bring us the invocation. Can I hear it for Reverend Wilson?
Putting together expositions that our children might see a future for themselves, that they might see in the present what women, black women, have done and are doing. God, we thank you for all of these for women. And now, God, we ask that you will bless this event as you've done it across the years.
Yes, God.
Give Mary strength and give her a team that will continue to support this vision and this effort, and allow us to be glad that we can say, we are Black Women's Expo. Let every heart say, amen.
Amen.
Okay, I am now going to call names of people who I want to especially acknowledge, even though they will not be speaking. I don't see Agnes Gray from Common Cause. Pam Morris, Michelle, Mickey Agins, and let me just tell you who Michelle Mickey Agins is.
Amen.
She is a Pulitzer Prize-winning photographer. She was the second female black to be hired by the New York Times in 1989. She has won numerous awards all over the country, and tomorrow she is receiving the highest award from NABJ, the Chuck Stone Award. Mickey Agins, our own Mickey Agins. Raise your hand. And she's my friend. Mary Baldwin from CHA, raise your hand. I don't see Mary Gardner, Krista Overton. State Rep Kimberly Dubuclay is not here yet. Tiffany Brooks from the Clerk of the Circuit Court, she's Chief of Staff. Deborah Porter, who has been on the Black Women's Expo board from its inception. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah's been my ride or die with this. She kept going, so I kept going. So we are going to start with our speakers. When I call your name, I want you to come up. I want you, are the sponsors here? Well, I want the sponsors first, so you all just wait. They are the reason we are here. So let's start with Alicia Jackson. Alethea. I'm sorry. I hate to mispronounce names. Alethea. Oh, here you are from Walgreens. Let's hear it.
Well, good morning. Oh, I love the talk back. Thank you. We're so excited to be here. We're proud to be a sponsor for over 20 years for this important event. For Walgreens, we were actually founded just a stone's throw away from here in Chicago by Charles Walgreens, and so it always felt like a coming home for us when we're at the Black Women's Expo. What we know is that women make over 90% of the health and wellness decisions for every household, but studies show that only 66% of women feel misunderstood. So we need more information about health, more information about wellness, and more information about products and services geared specifically to us. So thank you, Mary, for creating this space for us here today, where Black women have this great opportunity to get information, again, about health, about wellness, to see products that reflect themselves, and also to see products made by people who look like them, by other entrepreneurs. We're excited today that at our booth, we will be hosting many of our small Black-owned businesses, so please stop by. We'll also have services. But again, thank you so much for the work that you're doing. We're just proud to be able to partner with the Black Women's Expo.
Betty thinks she's going to introduce me, but I'm not going to let her because I want no introduction.
Anybody that can bring Black women together for 29 years gets an introduction. Mary Green.
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I think all of you know how difficult this is and a lot of work. And we have a great team this year that's been working on the Expo for probably about 8 months. But I wanted to thank all of you for coming and the support. I wanted to get a couple sponsors of people. Before I name some of our largest sponsors, I want to bring up the head of McCormick and MPEA. I want to bring up Larita Clark. All right. And the new brother who has been so supportive, he is standing over here, Samuel Thomas. Come on up, come on, both of you.
Thank you so much, Mary. This is a surprise. And we are so honored to have you here. Mary and I have been working together for years. I have been with MPEA for over 35 years. I'm not going to go any further than that. CEO now for 4 years, and I'm honored to be here. Thank you. It's just so exciting for us. So we're looking forward to a exciting event, and I'm glad you guys are here. And I'm going to let Samuel, I don't want to take up all your time, go ahead and have a few words with you. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. As Larita indicated, on behalf of McCormick Place here and all of our staff, we just welcome you with open arms. To be quite frank with you, I have been in the role now for close to a year, and it's just been thrilling. I've been hearing about this event for quite a bit, and I'm just so happy to have you all here. As a man who's been married to a black woman for 35 years, okay? This is it for me. So again, on behalf of all of us, we wish you, Mary, congratulations, your staff. We're just so proud of you. You're part of our family, and we really do appreciate you all. So have a great time. Enjoy McCormick Place, everyone. God bless.
Okay, a couple of our big supporters. Verizon, where is Stephen Shaw? I hope he didn't leave. He's always around somewhere. I don't see him, but we have a new corporate sponsor this year. Was incredible to get them on board, and they have some incredible information to share. And you'll see them throughout the weekend doing main stage interviews and a whole lot going on, podcasts. And he is from Philadelphia. He's representing Johnson & Johnson. Dr. Jabaris Swain, I hope I got it right. Come on up here. We have been looking at each other on Zoom, and I'm like, he's kind of cute, ain't he? Hold on, y'all. And he's a real doctor.
Good morning, everyone. Very pleased to be here, bringing you greetings from Philadelphia. I actually just got off the flight, and they said you got to go on stage. So I'm excited to join you all this weekend. This is Johnson & Johnson's first time supporting the Black Women's Expo. And we at Johnson & Johnson understand the importance of health, and a healthy people will bring about a wealthy people. And so we're going to be positioned here throughout the weekend, bringing you information and advice all about women's health. I'll start with our free screening for peripheral artery disease, which is an unknown disease that unfortunately plagues people of color, where we not only have resources on the convention floor, but we'll also have the opportunity for you to be screened free of charge. Other resources that we have involve cancer care, immunology care, dermatology care, and neuroscience care, all of which will be provided for you free of charge underneath the umbrella of our branded organizational initiative called My Health Can't Wait. And then finally, on tomorrow, we'll be joined by the legendary Shanti Das, who will be helping us to bring about information that comes from the lovely Jennifer Lewis around health disparities that exist within her field. So there'll be a lot of other great things that we'll be providing. We're excited to be here with you, and we thank you for allowing us the opportunity to join you this weekend.
Verizon, one more time, Stephen Shaw. I don't see him, but they are a major sponsor, and so I'm going to turn it back over to Betty.
Okay, we're gonna move it. Everybody gets a minute and a half, and you know what you're supposed to say, right? So we're gonna start. First of all, I have to say, like I did last year, We have so many African American women, elected officials. I can't get over it. In my 82 years, I never thought I would see this. So let's start. The president of the Cook County Board, Tony Preckwinkle.
Good morning, everybody. It's great to see you all here. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to join you. Now, I don't have a list in front of me, but I'm going to try to recognize elected officials. How's that? I'm going to begin right here with State's Attorney Kim Fox. We're very grateful. We're very grateful for her presence today and for her service for the last 8 years. You all know what a challenge it's been in the State's Attorney's Office, and we're proud of the work that she's done and grateful to her. So thanks again. Carrie Steele, who's president of the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District Board of Commissioners. From the South Side, Senator Maddie Hunter, we're very grateful. Alderwoman Stephanie Coleman, who is head of the Black Caucus in the City Council. Melissa Urban, Conyers Urban, who is the city treasurer. Thank you. And I started here going this way, and I didn't get to Kim DuBouclet, state representative, who came in with me. Did I miss any other elected officials? Miss anybody? No. Okay. That's the first. I'm sorry. The alderman of the 20th Ward. Thank you so much, Jeanette Taylor. I'm sorry, Jeanette. You got to get in the front row so I can find you. I can't see that far. How's that? I just want to thank Mary Green and all of her team for their hard work over the last 29 years. You all know that you can't put anything on like this with a lot of energy and commitment and persistence, and we're grateful to her for all those things. I hope you enjoy this wonderful celebration. I'm going to try to be a good example and keep my remarks short. So thank you all.
Okay, we get to move a little faster because she did part of my job. Everybody got introduced. You don't get introduced. You just get your name called and then come on up. Okay, next we're going to have Fire Commissioner, Head of the Fire Department, Annette Hope.
Good morning, and how amazing is it to be among all these powerful black women, black woman magic. We talk about black girl, look at all of this. I am so honored to be here. Thank you, Mary Green, for your vision, for you carrying this out and doing it year to year. I am so honored. We have so much more to do to mentor our young people and bring them up to where we are. So thank you and enjoy the Expo.
State Senator Maddie Hunter.
Thank you, Betty. Good morning, sisters in the struggle. It's so good to be a part of Chicago, living and growing up here, because you can look all over the country. We got a Kamala Harris in D.C. But you know what? As we look around the city and the country, nobody has a Mary Green like we do here in Chicago, okay? The Black Expo would not have been to where it is today for the last 29 years without Mary Green. And as she indicated, it takes a lot of time and effort to raise the funds and coordinate everything to put everything together. So Mary Green, girlfriend, thank you so much for all of your efforts and your commitment. It's more important than anything. Thank you and God bless you, and I'll see you next year.
State Rep Kimberly DuBouclet.
Thank you. I just want to reiterate what everyone else has said. Congratulations on 29 years.
And speaking of girl power, I have to say my senator, who is Maddie Hunter, has 2 black state reps underneath her. So we're the only district that has 3 black women. So yay to black women, yay to girl power. Let's have a successful event this weekend.
All right. The baddest, sharpest state's attorney in the country, Kim Foxx.
Good morning, y'all. Congratulations on 29 years of the Black Women's Expo. Mary Green has been an inspiration to us all. We cannot let this moment pass in acknowledging where we are in history and celebrating black women, and my good sis Kamala Harris, who will be the next president of the United States of America, and acknowledging that such things are possible when you see black women doing incredible things. Sitting next to me are the first black women to serve as fire commissioner for the city of Chicago, the first black woman to serve as the president of Water Reclamation District, the first black woman elected to serve as Cook County Board President, the first black woman to serve as Cook County State's Attorney. We know how to do it here in Chicago, and Mary Green has been celebrating us for the last almost 3 decades. So as you go forth and celebrate this weekend and acknowledge the good, hard work and commitment of black women across all industries, know that the celebration that we see today would not be possible but for this incredible black woman named Mary Green. Thank you all. Congratulations.
Okay, we're coming down. I'm trying to do it in order, but I really messed up, so don't worry about it. President of the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District, Carrie Steele.
Good morning, everyone. How are you? Well, first, it is great to be here. My name is Carrie Steele, and I am president of the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago. Thank you for having me this morning. I bring you greetings from our 9-member board, and as Attorney Fox stated, I am the first female black president at Water Reclamation and the first chemist to lead the Board of Commissioners. I cannot believe it has been 29 years, so we are all showing our age, because I can remember being at the Black Women's Expo when it first started. But I hope we have a great weekend. Everyone come out and support, and thank you very much.
Now, last year, I didn't introduce her because I didn't know who she was, because she had lost so much weight. So I recognize her now. The city treasurer, Melissa Irving.
I love my Miss Betty. Good morning. I am Melissa Conyers Irvin, and I always say I'm so humble yet proud to be the city treasurer of Chicago. But I want you all to just see the theme, the tempo of this morning. It is 9:30 in the morning, maybe 10 now, and all of these black women have me so energized and motivated because we wake up ready. There's a saying that when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So we are ready this morning, excited. 29 years, the celebration of black women is something about when we come together, that energy, that power that feeds off one another. Because guess what? Everybody doesn't understand us, do they, Alderwoman? But we get us, don't we? And so I'm excited to be in this room. Mary Green, 29 years is not an easy feat. She looks 29 years old, by the way. But 29 years is not an easy feat. And let me say, State's Attorney Fox, and by the way, Madam President Preckwinkle, always good to see you. Thank you for your leadership and all the elected officials here. As I take my seat, and guess what? If this had been any other program and the MC said 1.5 minutes and it wasn't black women, it wouldn't have been 1.5 minutes. We've been keeping it just like that. We understand direction. But as we celebrate 29 years, let me tell you why I'm ready for next year. Alderwoman Coleman, because next year we'll be celebrating not only 30 years of the Black Women Expo, but we'll be celebrating the first black woman president of the the United States of America. And I see our Mr. Mayor, Brandon Johnson. Always good to see you, Mayor. Thank you for your leadership.
Okay, I'm taking a matter of personal privilege. I love the mayor, but this is the women's situation. So, Alderman Jeanette Taylor, the sponsor from Verizon. No, actually, he's last because he's the one that's going to say, let's cut the ribbon. Alderman Jeanette Taylor and Mary, you get the lady from Verizon, and then let me go apologize to the mayor.
And you would call me to do that. So good morning, black women. How y'all doing? To Miss Mary, bless your heart for 29 years of this. Too often black women are taught to be each other's competition. She's taught us to compliance and to compete and to make sure that we support each other in this space. And so as a young mother coming to the Black Women's Expo, you made it affordable. You can go to Walgreens and buy your ticket for $5. Like, who does that? This is an experience that everybody from across the world comes to. And so the thought that she made it easy for black women like me to come in this space, I love you and I appreciate this. To all you black women in here, we fix it. We make it right. We do what we do. And so when we get the first black woman president, when we get her, this country gonna be all right.
I'm still in charge and we still in charge. We have the chairperson of the Black Caucus of the City of Chicago's Alderman Stephanie Coleman.
Morning, everyone. And because Mother Betty is the MC, I'm going to say praise the Lord, everybody. I am Stephanie Coleman. I am the first woman to chair the Chicago Aldermanic Black Caucus. And to stand here after 29 years of the work of you, we honor you, we celebrate you, and we salute you. You all black women, we make up 16% of the population here in the city of Chicago, but we are a third of every violent act that happens right here in the city. And so I just want to impress and use this platform to say thank you, Ms. Green, because perhaps a black woman who's been a victim of a crime today, in the next 72 hours will be encouraged and inspired by the black entrepreneurs, by the strong black women who are here today, by the elected officials, by you, Ms. Green, and by each and every one of you here. God bless you all. Thank you for supporting us. We are 20 members strong. So on behalf of not only the Black Caucus, but the Chicago Aldermanic Black Caucus Foundation, chaired by Chairman Jason Urban, we say thank you. And if we were from the country, we say ta-ta. Shout out to all the Black Greek organization, Alpha Kappa Alpha Delta Sigma Gamma Rho Zeta Phi Beta. We love you.
All right. I finally found the guy that whenever I need anything with this expo, I can call Stephen. He is Stephen Shaw with Verizon.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Stephen Shaw. I'm the Community Engagement Director at Verizon. And on behalf of Verizon, it is our pleasure to be, once again, a sponsor of the Expo. We power how people live, work, and play. And we recognize the importance of small business, especially Black small businesses and Black women-owned small businesses. So it is with pleasure that we are here. Come see us at booth 214 and enjoy the Expo.
Okay, he accepted my apology, so I can still live in the city. I don't have to move to the suburbs with my son. I want to bring up the person that says he is fighting for all neighborhoods, all 77 neighborhoods of Chicago. Not just the west side, not just the south side, not just the north side, the whole city of Chicago. the greatest mayor in this country, Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Wow, thank you so much. Wow, look at that. That's a nice round of applause. I appreciate it. You helped me. I was insecure a minute ago, and now I feel great about myself. So that's all you need. You just need a black woman to cheer you on. I can do anything. So let me just say to Mary Green, congratulations on your commitment, bringing people together from all over the country. You know, this is the Black Woman Expo, but people from all over the country come and hang out in Chicago because of the beauty of our city. And let me just thank all of our black women leaders, from our elected leaders to our business leaders, to our city leaders, to our labor leaders. You know, one of the things that I'm actually most proud of the things that we've accomplished in the first 15 months of my administration, 60% of my administration made up of women, and overwhelmingly black women. And that's because you all bring the energy, you bring the intellect, you bring the consciousness. You are the moral clarity of the world. And I know it's a big responsibility. I do. And that's why, as your mayor, I will always have your back. And I will never flinch. And that's why when Kamala Harris was endorsed by President Biden, I was the first politician in the state of Illinois and one of the first in the country to say, I'm gonna stand with this black woman. One quick little anecdote here, just to show you how powerful this event is. And I know I'm gonna invoke another brother's name, but I think it's important to share. When I first got in politics, I was working for State Senator Don Harmon, and I convinced him over 20 years ago to allow me to come to the Black Women's Expo as a part of my responsibility as his Director of Constituent Services. But I really wanted to come to hear this panel that the Black Women Expo was leading with someone who was a deputy mayor and an assistant principal at the time. His name was Ras Baraka. And he was leading a panel, him and Al Sharpton, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna go into politics or education at the time. And so I got down here for the Black Women's Expo in time for this panel about education and how we can transform our cities. And before the panel started, I got a chance to get close to Ras Baraka, who was an assistant principal at a high school and a deputy mayor at the time. And I said, listen, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should continue to pursue my career in education, or should I take on this new responsibility in politics? And Ras Baraka at the Black Women's Expo looked me in the face and he said, do both. What I'm saying is that the Black Women's Expo brings people from all over the world to lift up the consciousness of our people, and the Black Women's Expo poured into me and said it was okay to be an educator and a politician. So I owe my leadership to the Black Women's Expo. So let's cut the ribbon. God bless you all. God bless the greatest freaking city in the world, the city of Chicago.
Okay, I'm being bossy again. I want this whole front row. Alderman Taylor, I need you to come up with them. Where is Dr. Whitaker? Dr. Whitaker, I need you to come with this row. Mary, you're gonna lead them over. After they get over to the ribbon, the mayor's coming over. And I also wanna thank, there's some other fire women around here. You all see them in their uniforms, and firemen, but some fire women too. Give them a round of applause. And thank you all so much.